Hi, my love. I just felt an overwhelming feeling today to sit down and film some messages for you. The Holy Spirit is really with me right now. I feel it in the room. It feels divine. It feels holy. And I've got a message that needs to be shared. It's a message that's on God's heart. And this video, it has no structure. It's very spontaneous, and I'm just going to go with what feels right and what's being urged in my spirit. So the message that I have today is God's timing may be sooner than you actually think. So be ready and be open, because a lot of the times we have kind of linear time frames, like if you do this for so long then you'll have that kind of result, or you kind of make your own belief systems around time, like it's gonna you maybe thought in the past it's gonna take you so long to achieve a goal or to get where you want to be. But God has no timing. There's no linear time frame with God. God goes beyond that. God actually created time, but he's completely beyond that. We have time for us to kind of have to conceptualize when things are and so on, but God completely goes beyond time and space. He goes beyond what we define as physics in our reality. And when I open my Bible, I'm just going to read out Psalm 23 to you. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So, the message, whoever you are, you are a really special person, I feel like, and I'm honestly really grateful and humble that the Lord has connected us with this video. And maybe you've had difficulties in the past, you've had seasons of stagnancy, you've had dreams that took a long time to get, and maybe you are still waiting on them. Maybe you've been in a waiting season for a long time. Because you've put your faith, because you may in the past have put all of this energy with you making it happen, you've taken all the responsibility, you took all the weight which didn't need to be on your shoulders. The moment you can give your responsibility, give your worries, give everything, give it to God to deal with and sort out and restore and revive and make right, life starts to move in a different way. But whoever you are, God's timing may be sooner than you think. So your message, whenever you find this message, this will be a timeless message. You have to be open, you have to be ready, you have to go beyond your perceptions and human egotistical expectations, thinking that everything has to happen in a time frame or a deadline. Stop putting pressure on yourself. Give it to God. You should actually invite God to come into your life and to make this work. Say, Lord, if it's meant to be in your will, open this door for me. Bring it about in the most beautiful way. Do everything you need to do, Lord, behind the scenes to make this work when it's in your will. And when I personally started doing this in my life, because in the past I was very much, I had to be in a structure, had to do things on this day, was living in a time frame kind of reality, a linear scale, which led to my suffering. For example, I used to think I needed this at this point in my life. If not, everything was going to absolute ruin and I would freak out and I would spiral. But the moment I've been able to give all my problems and worries and doubts and everything I was thinking about to God and letting God work everything out for me, really surrendering, my life transformed in the most beautiful way. A lot of the times we block our own blessings because we are so stuck and rigid on thinking we have to have things done in a certain time frame or in a certain structure, or routine. Where in reality, the beauty of it, the beauty of God's blessings comes when we are able to surrender and receive them. Because another thing I need to talk about, we sometimes want things so bad, specific things so bad, and when we don't get them, we spiral and we think everything's going wrong, we think God's not helping us. But the thing that I've learned on my journey, and I think somebody needs to hear this today, we actually have to be saying thank you to the things that God doesn't make happen, the things that God blocks in our life, the things that God doesn't bring to fruition or doesn't let it work out, because sometimes the things that don't work out, we have to say thank you to. We have to say thank you for. The things that don't work out, we have to see that as God protecting us. God protecting us from something that He knew, because He knows everything, He knew wasn't going to serve us or ultimately bring glory to us. So this is a message, and I have goosebumps. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Something in your life is going to be coming into fruition. There's going to be some forward movement. But this is only going to come when you can surrender and let go of your linear time frame, of your structures, of your specific routines or desires. When we can release control and surrender to God and to trust that He knows what's best for us and when it's best for us to receive it, life just becomes way more enjoyable than forcing specific things in our life. The Holy Spirit's urging me to share a reflection with you. Reflect on this. When in the past you've attained a certain goal or a specific desire, how were you being after that? Were you literally being grateful for 6 months to a year? Or did you set the bar higher for yourself where you had another goal to strive for and you're constantly in this loop of wanting more, of achieving more? And when you get to this point in your time frame and you complete this mission by this certain point, then you make another mission, right? That's something really strong coming in. And this is something I've done in the past. I'm not above this either, but I'm just sharing with you how to make this journey more enjoyable. And I'm sharing by being able to fully trust in God. He makes things happen in the most beautiful way. When we can release and surrender, the paradoxical thing is that's when it comes to us. That's when God gives it to us, because we don't have this rigid, controlling attitude. When we can trust that God will bring us the best things at the best time, that's when it happens. And usually it happens faster than when we were trying to control our reality around us. Be ready, because something's going to be happening to you very soon. I feel like you're going to have a realization. You're going to have something where God presents Himself to you to show you that He's there with you the whole time, and He's making things happen for you behind the scenes. And this is a prophetic word. He is making things happen behind the scenes for you, even if your physical eyes don't see it. Rely on your spiritual eye right now and walk by faith and not by sight, because it's all happening. Surrender, be open to receive it, and expect and sit in the knowing that He's working everything out. You don't need to worry, you don't need to stress, you don't need to try and control your whole life in reality. That's just going to lead you to constant suffering. So whoever you are, I love you so incredibly much. I am going to end this video there. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to join this beautiful soul family, and also check my description box where you'll find 10 powerful prayers to manifest God's blessings. And it is completely free, so please enjoy it and let me know in the comments if you receive this word or not. So I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.